This reading for Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. It's a general reading, and if it doesn't resonate with you, check your other planets. This is a thank you, a big thank you to Pisces, who has been subbing and thumb-upping and viewing a lot of my readings, and I am so grateful. So grateful. So this is my way of saying thank you. I hope this will be fun and interesting. I'm going to do my version of the Celtic Cross. And I'm going to be using clarifiers and stuff like that. So it should be fun. Let's cut the deck and find the overall reading, energy of the reading. Oh, do it this way. King of Wands. Now that's the man or the woman with this creative burst of energy and focus and leadership and creative mojo. Could be a person in your life. Could be you, Pisces. It could be a call to take a leadership role in your life. Captain of your own ship. Step into the spotlight. Maybe you'll be called on to do some public speaking. That's challenging. Keep your eyes on the big picture. Communicate your vision, and don't be sensitive about people that might, be negative around you. Just don't let it bother you, Pisces. Excuse me. Let's look at what the current situation is. Knight of Cups. Now the Knight of Cups, he's that, aggressive, but not like the Wands, more like a amorous passion aggression kind of thing, where romantic, flirtatious, might be a little fickle, but this is a general reading, but love shows up because that's part of life. Falling in love, being swept off your feet, a sudden love affair, perhaps a lack of balance in the love affair. Situations or topics that make your heart flutter, a love of art and poetry. So you're going to know what this is about, Pisces. Whether it's about creative projects, about something that excites you, or if it's a person coming into your life, something that's kind of knocked you off your balance just a little bit. I mean, love will do that. Let's look at what's helping or hindering the situation. Maybe I should move that light. There we go. This is the Eight of Air, the Eight of Swords. This is the one where the person's in the mud with swords stuck in the ground all around them, and they're tied up, and they're blindfolded, and, they have the swords there. And you can see from this picture that she's taken the blindfold off and she's used that sword to free herself. This is an illusion card. The illusion of entrapment. A lack of self-confidence that makes you feel helpless. Being afraid to take action. Take responsibility for your life now. I'm back. I had to adjust the lights a little bit so they would stop being so reflective when I held up the cards. So a little less of a bother. Okay, so you have this whole thing about feeling entrapped, feeling helpless, feeling disempowered. And, I don't know if this love interest that's coming in has thrown you a little bit, Pisces. Maybe you're feeling insecure because, they've really caught your eye and you feel a little insecure around them. Entirely possible, That happens. And we'll see what the other cards say. We'll find out. All right. What is hidden? What don't you know? That's a little too many cards. Still getting the hang of it. Okay, I'll take two. What you don't see is perhaps another person coming in. On top of the Knight of Cups, you might have a Queen of Fire. Now, Knights and Queens, all the court cards are not gender-based. They're based on energies. The Kings and Knights being more action. The Queens being more feeling usually, more nurturing, and the feminine aspect. And we all have the masculine and feminine within us, so it's not necessarily a woman or a man. It's either a man, woman, or who knows. Or it can be an energy of creativity. So you may not see a person coming into your life unexpectedly. Someone who's brilliant, talented, controlling. But this is a call to never underestimate your ability to make your dreams come true, to have these creative things come from you and burst forth. This is also a card to tell you to balance between career and personal life. It could be you don't see the complications of having too much going on in your life. Perhaps you've neglected, excuse me, perhaps you've neglected part of yourself. Only you would know. And here we have the Two of Swords, which is not making a decision, not looking at things, ignoring, or being unwilling to make a decision, pretending there's no problem. If you're not balancing yourself, you're pretending you're fine. I'm fine. Pisces says, I'm fine. Sure, I'm fine. Overanalyzing the situation. These two cards tell me you're just a little off kilter, and the universe is trying to tell you this, and you're not seeing it. You're not seeing it, okay? And if that person's coming into your life, you're not gonna acknowledge them. I see a bit of insecurity here. Join the club. We all have it. A lot of times we fake it till we make it because, the insecurities, we don't want to show people our insecurities. The universe is saying, you have them. You need to balance. Take better care of yourself. Okay, let's look at the recent past. Ace of Fire. Excuse me while I get a drink. My tea. Okay. Wet my whistle. Oh, okay. Ace of Fire. Recent past. You've caught an idea. You've got an idea, Pisces. Perhaps you've had a spiritual awakening. You started a new job. Awakening passions about somebody or something. This is a call to dream big. His dragon is really little still. That idea is small yet, but it will grow. Okay? And you do have that King of Fire in your overall, and you have that Queen of Fire in what you don't know and don't see coming. And then you have the Knight of Cups, which is a love offer coming into your life, a love messages, a love energy. And I'm thinking, well, maybe you have, the divine counterparts of the King and Queen of Fire, that there's a potential love interest coming in. And with that Ace of Fire in the recent past, this is relatively recent, is what I guess. This burst of energy and this bold new idea. Maybe you want to work with someone. Let's look at what you're thinking about with all this. What's going on with your mental processes? What are you thinking? Ten of Cups. Ten of Cups is the quintessential dream of abundance and prosperity and security. It is inheritance, retirement, peace and contentment, family traditions, pride in the family tree, passing on knowledge. Of course, this is what you're thinking about. It's also a card to call you to remember to be grateful. Like I always think the Ten of Cups, or the Ten of Pentacles, is all the tens, most of them are either, completion of a cycle and living, like the Ten of Wands is putting down burdens. Well, the Ten of Earth and the Ten of Cups is a reminder to be grateful for your abundance. Remember, gratitude is the fertilizer to abundance. That's how you multiply your abundance, is with gratitude. That's how the cosmic law works. All right, let's look at your next move in the future. What's happening there? Jeez. Oh, I guess they wanted to come out. Oh my goodness. You want to mend your broken heart. You want to mend all those broken pieces of yourself that you think is broken. But this is called that great sadness will heal with time. Let go of the past, healing under misunderstandings, being there for those in need. This is to be gentle with your heart and the heart of others. And if you have this card, this might have something to do with, the self-imposed deceptions that your hurting is blocking your abundance. It's blocking progress. It's blocking the energy from flowing. But never fear. You have the Nine of Fire. Now she's protecting what's hers. She has a shield. She doesn't give up. And it's also going to be about activism and animal rights. Perhaps there's a an organization you're involved in. With that Three of Swords, Three of Air, I can see that you've had some you have some disappointments in the near future of some kind. But the universe says, don't give up. You're going to be okay. You can handle it. Because you have the Chariot, which is the all speed ahead to success. The Chariot is all about rewards come from hard work. Successfully balancing many priorities at once. So your lack of balance, perhaps, that the universe said, hey, you need to balance some things. That this is an issue. Okay? That you're working on it. You'll be working on it. It's about determination and willpower. And because you have the determination and willpower, Pisces, you will push that wheel into a new cycle of abundance and prosperity and love and joy. Okay? Now let's look at what you can do. Advice on in that area. The moon, there's a lot of different meanings for this, and I always think of this as a call to listen to your intuition, because that the path to the future is a little smoky and unsure, and you don't know quite where it's going, and this is a call to look inside and have a little faith. Pay attention to signs from the divine. Don't worry. Unnecessary worry. This is about worry too. This can be about secrets, things you don't know that are going on. And this is also about revelations will come forth that will help you understand what's going on. So if there's something you don't quite understand, revelations are coming. Okay? All right. Now let's look at outside influences. That's what eating before I do a reading. That's what you get. Environment, outside influences. Let's find out what's going on there. Who and what's affecting your outside experience. You're waiting for your ships to come in, and they're taking a good minute, and you're a little bit impatient. But it says that abundance is coming. You've made good choices. You've done good things, and the rewards are coming. Pride and success of your labors. Be patient as you decide what's next. In the environment, I see this as kind of that you feel like you're waiting on people to fulfill their obligations so that the projects can move forward. Some of them are up in the air, and they're stagnating your progress a little bit. Happens, All right, now let's look at hopes or fears. Page of Cups. Now she is the little lady that sensitive and sends messages regarding relationships, new emotional experiences, romantic encounter, social invitations, heightened psychic ability. Maybe you want to have, maybe that King or Queen of Cups is looking pretty good right now to you. And You have the Hermit. Now the Hermit means there's a big pause. You're stepping back, seeking intuition, healing. You know, this is hopes and fears. I think maybe you're looking within and you're just thinking, I want this, but it's not coming very quickly. Not a lot of real fast energy in this reading, Pisces. I'm sorry, you might have to be patient. Outcome. Oh, yo. Page of Swords. Page of Air. Logical, perceptive, insightful, blunt, an exciting intellectual challenge. Information you might find challenging, but you need it. Review all documents. This is the spy card. This is transformational information you get. I think with all these things you want to do and the cycle change you want to go for, and you know these various players in your life that can bring collaboration and love and energy and creativity into your life, that you're going to be getting some information that will help bring clarity to this very jumbled energy at the moment, where you're just going, I don't know what to do. You're stuck a little bit. The Hermit's a little bit of the stuck energy too. But you have the Chariot and the Wheel, which tells me that it's not going to be stuck for long. Not for long. Okay? Well, let's clarify a few of those, Pisces. All right. Let's see. Who should we clarify? Let's clarify what you don't know, what's being hidden from you. Cup of Love's being hidden from you, that new heartfelt relationship that's coming, abundant love, happiness, maybe a birth in the family. This Cup of Love is going to be offered to you. You won't see it coming. You'll go, what? What? Okay, let's look at, I want to look at this 8 of Air. Why are you stuck? Why are you self-imposed delusion here? Wow. This came out in reverse, and this is the 9 of Swords, and it's not a happy card in either direction. Grief, emotional pain, depression, guilt, etc. You know, woulda, coulda, shouldas, and reversed, it's about how your priorities are out of balance. This goes along with balance needed in your personal and career. Loss of confidence and things like that. Being on a self-destructive path, and you know that this is very self-destructive. Okay, so this card is just saying, work on your insecurities, work on what your self-talk. Work on your self-talk, Pisces. Don't talk bad about yourself. Don't put yourself down. You do not need to do that to yourself, and the world will do it for you. Okay? Now let's look at your next move in the future. You had all that, the Chariot, the Wheel, and everything. Let's see if there's anything else. Okay. 5 of Cups. The thing you need to watch, and I think this might be why, this disappointment, depression, and the Three of Air, which is heartbreak, that you have many regrets, you know, and you're kind of beating, you know, you're beating yourself up, Pisces. Stop it. Stop it. Please stop it. End of a marriage or love relationship. Maybe you're just coming out of a heartbreak. It looks to me like new love's coming in, but you have to heal from the former heartbreak first. You have to open up your heart and be open to love. A zillion cups can be offered to you, and if you're not open to it, it's not going to mean a thing. It can't get to you. It can't be embraced by you if you are in that energy. Okay? Now let's look at what you can do. Okay. This is the Ten of Swords. Now, I told you tens are the end of a difficult cycle sometimes. And the Ten of Swords is no exception to that. Ten of Swords is all about disappointment. And this is in reverse, so this is about the universe saying what you can do. What you can do is release from pain. Make a comeback. Don't avoid closure to avoid the pain. Just let it flow through you and let it go. You can't avoid the feeling. You have to process the feelings. If you need someone with you to help you do that, or you need some counseling to help you do that, that's fine. But you're going to have to feel the feels, even if they're unpleasant, and then release them. And the universe is saying, this is what you got to do. Remember it said, you know, got to look within. Here it says, release the pain. The Wish card, Nine of Cups, the abundance. Be grateful for what you have. The more gratitude you have for what you have, the more you get of good stuff. And this is about satisfying intimate relationships too. Can't get that until you release, till you stop looking at the empty cups, till you start healing your heart, so you can accept the cup of love. No matter how much abundance you have, if you don't have heartfelt satisfaction of some kind, it doesn't mean a lot. Okay, and then you have the Devil, which is release yourself from bondage. This is self-imposed bondage. This is a focus on the material instead of the spiritual and emotional. This is about self-sabotage, addictions, all those things that keep you from being full of joy. Okay? Now let's look at your outside environment. I think there's going to be an abundant opportunity coming. Use the time to progress in your abundance. You know, it's like you're dealing with people that might be slowing you down. You just have to keep your focus. Have to keep your focus. Okay? And let's look at hopes or fears. You got the Hermit and the Page of Cups, which is about, you know, love coming into your life, and then, you know, it throws you into, you know, I don't know if I can deal with this. I need to take a moment. process it. So let's find out what other than the hopes and fears. The Empress, the mother of the deck. All four queens of abundance, nurturing, spirit, psychic, creation, fertility. She births all the wonderful, beautiful things that make this world a beautiful place. Of course it's your hope. And you deserve it. Okay? Never forget that in spite of your flaws, you deserve to have joy. Okay, let's look at the outcome. Oh my goodness sakes. Oy. You have that Page of Swords, which can be about new mindset, unstoppable spirit. You've got the Lovers. You indeed may have a choice in romantic partners coming up, if you don't block it. It's also about beginning of a romance, temptation. In order for a relationship to work, you must leave your parents. It represents a period of good times, close friendships and adventures, an important decision about to be made. So we have something, perhaps that information coming in from that Page of Swords is going to give you that information in order for you to make a decision you need to make. We have the Page of Swords again. Double cards are the same thing as a message to pay attention to this. Confident, responsible, intimidates others, challenges them to keep up. Listen to his words and heed his advice. It could be an advisor coming into your life. Perhaps, like I said, the truth that's coming in that's not pleasant to hear, but it'll help you make a decision. It'll help you, enable you to make a decision you need to make. And we have the Eight of Cups. Now, the Eight of Cups shows this person walking away. Sometimes they'll have a cup with them, sometimes not. The Eight of Cups is all about life changes, walking away, maybe changing residence, perhaps a new job or career. It's letting go of what you have to find. This person isn't happy with just 8 cups. They want all 10 cups. They want it all. Perhaps this is a card to tell you don't be satisfied with less than you deserve. Okay. Well, let's look at I got these just Dragon Oracle. I like dragons. Let's pull a card from them. Dusky pink dragon from Andromeda. Prepares all your chakras to embody higher love. Remember I told you about how the Queen of Fire was saying need for balance, and the Two of Swords is also, there's a balance issue. All these cards are talking about a lack of balance for you, Pisces. Accept and radiate higher love. Touch others with its flame. Love yourself first. Respect yourself. Know that you deserve that 10 of cups, that 10 of coins. Realize that you deserve the best things. You have a cycle change coming. That's going to move everything to a better energy level for you. Okay? And I'm going to do the Sacred Traveler. Whoa! I got 2, 3. Did I get 3? Wow. The universe has a lot to say to you. Miracles. Expect the wondrous to emerge. And he's got the genie and the lamp thing going. Make a wish. And expect it to come. Finding sanctuary. Opening your spiritual source. And that's kind of, oh, if I can find it, kind of what the Hermit does. The Hermit helps you open up your spiritual source. It slows down your forward movement a little bit because you have to take a pause. It's called finding sanctuary. Sometimes you have to find that sanctuary within yourself. Things are just swirling all around you and you say, I gotta center and quiet down. Okay? Navigating the stars. This is all I can tell you, Pisces. Follow your bliss. Follow what gives you joy. And do it all with love. Hope this helps you out. Thank you, Pisces, for all your wonderful support. And keep looking up and keep thinking those good thoughts.